for everyone that has been AFK under a rock and or not aware of the Calpheon Ball that has been going on, welcome. I'm going to go down everything that has been going on so far and all of the changes coming to Black Desert. We have the family life skills that are now being unified, which means all of our life skill leveling, everything that we have done previously on all of our alts, does not matter if you have a main life skiller that has higher guru leveling. Take my main Shy here, for example. If you take a look over here at the levels here, these will all overshadow all of my alts, meaning any progress that I have made does not count. We do not know if they are tying in all of the experience into one another and adding it all up like that, or if they're just going to say, like, my Guru 18 is the highest, so that matters more than, say, the other ones. All the experience, the percentage doesn't count. With that change comes the changes to the tool bag. The tool bag is now going to work as like the family inventory. So if you, say, happen to have all of your pen tools or anything, whatever your tools are the highest at, like with mine, these are going to be able to be used for the rest of your family, all family wide. We're having trade being removed so that they can go revamp it. The little patch notes are here if you want to go ahead and take a look at them, but they're removing it so that they can revamp it. I completely understand a lot of people did not enjoy the active trading, so they're going to revamp it and add a trading boat. We don't really have much detail on it. There's not much that I can find in the actual skill or patch notes here, but they're going to be adding a Afaria boat to help out with our trading, whatever that may mean. The Carrack is also being able to be listed up onto the central market so that, you know, if you do not want to go through the grind, you do not want to have to spend your month or two going and getting your Carrack and your sailing dailies done, you can now go ahead and just buy it off the central market. There is no pricing. There is nothing more than them letting us know that that will be soon a thing. They're also fixing the traveling with the Magnus well so that we can easily travel around and not have to actually jump down the well. We can just run towards the well. It'll pop up with a UI and show us like, hey, you can go teleport, and it'll bring us up a little UI to pick where to teleport and all that dumb stuff. All right, that was our inventory. The items that are being unified. So with the item unification, I am only going by what they have listed. I cannot go by what you guys say or what Jimmy says down the street or what Robbie's thinking, you know, in his head. I can only go by what they have here. And with that, they are simplifying how our weapon blackstones, armor blackstones, our black gems, the black gems like the verdant blackstones and things like that from C are stored. So now they're gonna simplify it, unify them, and merge it all into one. So it'll say something like gear blackstone or mastery blackstone, you know, take that for example. It'll have any of that. Different types of meat, like the wolf meat and bear meat, are going to be merged into just one category, raw meat. I don't know if that means tiger meat. I don't know if that means rabbit meat, the seal meat, any of that. All I know is they said different types of meat, such as wolf meat and bear meat, will be merged into one. However you guys want to take that, if you guys are taking it as they're going to be merged into like one meat per group like that, take that as you will. Or if you're just thinking all of the meat are going to be condensed into one, don't know. That's what's listed here. You guys can read it. I'm just letting you guys know what it is. The same thing is going to be applied to all the fruit for alchemy, all of the traces, and the blood types. So no longer will you be going out gathering flamingo blood. You'll no longer be going out and gathering rhino blood. You'll just be gathering, I guess, blood. You know, same with the traces, same with the fruits. No longer is it going to be like fruit of destruction and all that. I doubt they'll merge all meat groups, most likely. I don't know. I can only tell you what they have written. I can't tell you anything, and I can only speculate. Everything is speculation. There is nothing set in stone. There is like no say whether or not all of this here is going to be thrown into the game and or when. We're just going by whatever Pearl Abyss will let us know. So if anyone tells you anything otherwise, unless you read it from Pearl Abyss themselves and or Pearl Abyss themselves has said it, I can't verify anything and I cannot believe you. So just keep that in mind. All right, because Gunner class, Necromancer class. But yeah, anyway, getting back into this, the different grades of the seeds are going to be reduced. They're going to try to figure out how to just merge it all into one so you don't have the white blue, green, and yellow grades. It'll all just be one. They don't know how they're going to figure that out, but they will. So just wait for that to decide on any of that. It's a work in progress. All of it's a work in progress. All right. But mainly the seed idea is an idea. It's not an actual, like, they don't have a real way of figuring it out yet. They have no idea, Logan, when the implements are coming out. They are giving us an idea. This is like a cryptocurrency's white paper, if you will. Okay. Take this as a white paper. They're showing us a roadmap, I guess, if you will, a roadmap of 2024, what they're planning on doing, what they have ideas of. So they're also merging all of the party elixirs, so it'll just be like general elixirs will now be applied to an entire party. Green grade elixirs will last for 10 minutes and blue grade elixirs will last for 15 minutes. Okay, so they're just removing the party elixirs entirely and we're just sticking with the normal elixirs that we had, but the elixir will now be placed onto the whole party instead of just you, which I do appreciate. I like that. That's fine. I can get behind that change. Quest items and inventory seals, things like that, are going to be reduced and all unified, so we don't have to deal with the several different types of items and things like that. Like, let's be real, I don't want to have to go through and have like 4 to 5 different type of event items like I do have in Velia. That's annoying. That takes up way too much space. That's so much inventory that we can have reduced. Like the Blackstones, they're all getting unified. These are getting unified. Those are getting unified. Again, unified. All of these materials here are being unified. I think these materials here are being unified, like all the season ones and shit like that. So keep that in mind. Those are going to be changing too. The lower grade life pool, the like the blue grade, green grade, things like that, other than magic and above, are being removed. I think your everything from like steel below is being removed. Now we just have our magic, our demihar, the one from the northern wheat plantation, Late's tools, and our mastery tools, you know, shit like that, and certain accessories. I'm not sure what they mean about certain accessories. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that little end statement there at the end, and certain accessories. So keep an eye out for that. Here is the UI for how it'll look when everything is merged. There you guys go. That's all of it. It'll all be in its own little UI, so it no longer takes up our inventory slots, more items that we can go out and gather or mob grind for. And then again, like I said, it's all being put into an all-in-one preset, so you don't have to deal with everything cluttering up. It'll probably be like little options here on the UI, so you can click it and it'll have like event items or your event seals or just, you know, little random buttons down here. I am just speculating. I'm not sure where the items will go or the tabs. They could be up here or up here, wherever they want to be, but they are getting all of that worked on. And the last little thing that I have to mention is going to be about the life crystals. The life and vital crystals are now going to be merged together. I'm not sure if they are talking about having the fishing crystal merging with the fishing crystal or just all of them merging together as one, and it'll just be life experience and life mastery plus, or if it'll be the fishing experience and mastery, for example, all on one. So you have to go ahead and get your little presets like that. We don't know. They just said that they're going to merge it all into one. So if I'm going to make a speculated guess, and I'm thinking that the life crystal and the vital crystal are going to be merged into just one general life experience and mastery crystal, so you don't have to worry about all the different presets. You can just stack up to 12 or however many you can put on your preset. It'll all just be one, so we don't have to deal with all of those extra little presets and crystal slots, so we can mainly focus on getting the other little sets that we want, say like for our mob grinding. That's just what I think, but they're going ahead and unifying it all. So if you happen to go out and collected all of your life crystals like what I did, then it'll go ahead and it'll count. All of these will now be like merged. However, they're going to go ahead and do it. The lesser magic crystals of infinity, the ones that really aren't used and loved, they're going to go ahead and get removed so that, you know, we don't have all these crystals taking up our slots. We don't have to worry about all of that in the the central market and everything. They're going to try to reduce all of the clutter so we have more time to focus on item slots, our items that really matter. Whether or not these changes are coming from January onwards or in 3 months, that's on Pearl Abyss. Everything is subjected to change. Pearl Abyss can change anything at a moment's notice, and or they can go ahead and just release these updates tomorrow if they wanted to. So just try to remember, I am not saying that these changes are law, they're set in stone or whatever. Don't go out and buy everything. Don't go investing. Don't go selling. Just keep an eye out. Watch for any updates. And if you're trying to sell things at a moment's notice, keep an eye on the price. If everyone starts looking like they're panicking, take a look at the patch notes, see if the updates are coming out sooner, and judge it by that. Just don't take what I say by law. Don't get some FOMO. Just wait and see. That's all you can do. I hope that gives you guys an understanding of what's coming out for Black Desert and what they have in store. Everything that they said for like 2024, I'm not exactly sure. So just prepare and get ready.